We've been married 8 years and a couple days. It's our anniversary this week, so we are going to tell you how we met. And it's a really good story. And I've told a lot of people before, but I don't think I've ever documented it anywhere, so I think it'll be fun to share. So it's all started back in 2006. Yeah, I was 17 years old, and my friend and I, we were going to Walmart, and my sister was serving an LDS mission, and so we took a video camera to have little kids make funny faces for her, and we were going to send it to her. So we just had these kids making funny faces, and we were walking out of Walmart, we were done, and both my friend and I, we had our car door open to get in the car, and then Aubrey and his cousin and his friend started talking to us, and we thought it was so weird because we were ready to get into our cars and they were like right behind us, so we didn't know how long they had been following us or anything like that. So,
I think it was just me.
Oh, it was just you?
It was just me, then they came up right after following me.
Where were they?
Because I was chasing you, because you were getting in the car.
So that you left them? Or you, because you saw us in the store,
me. They knew where
right?
I was going, you were just walking so fast. I was trying to get you before you walked into the car.
Oh. And Aubrey had just barely gotten off. He served an LDS mission, and so he had just come home like 3 weeks earlier. November 18th, that's the day we met. I remember some dates like that, so that's when it was. And we met, yeah, in the parking lot of Walmart. And when I tell people, they're like, did you guys like hit each other with your cars? Or like, was he picking up your cart or whatever? But no, he just saw us in Walmart, so it was actually kind of weird. So my friend and I, we met guys all the time, so it was kind of fun for us. But when we would meet guys on the Vard and stuff, we'd get their phone numbers, and then we would never hang out with them that night because we didn't know what kind of people they were. So we'd get their numbers, and then we'd prank call them to see how they would treat strangers, if they were good or whatever. But we started talking, and they were like, so what are you doing with the video camera in Walmart, right? Yeah. And so he had mentioned that he had just gotten off a mission, so I was like, ooh, return missionary. And in the LDS church, it's very common for teenage girls to like dream about marrying their return missionary and stuff. So I was a teenage girl, so I was like, ooh, return missionary.
Maybe I asked where you go to school?
You asked if I went to Weber.
Oh, yeah, I asked if you're going to Weber. No, you said you were in high school. So I wasn't very interested after that.
Because I was so young.
My cousin, Scotty and Marty, still were talking to you, and they decided to get your number, which was good. So we ended up hanging out later that night.
So what's your name? And he told me it was Aubrey, and I was like, you're joking, because that's a girl's name. Both me and my friend, we both liked Aubrey, so it was kind of a little bit weird, but we always called dibs. And the crazy thing too is that we had a video camera making, we had kids making faces on video, and so I made a video of, we were on our way to hang out with them, and I was recording myself for my sister, like, oh, I just met this return missionary and everything. And it was my sister's video camera, and to this day we can still not find the tape because I actually made Aubrey and his cousin make a funny face. And Aubrey did not make a funny face, so he just stared at the camera. You remember that?
Yeah, I guess.
I wish we could find it, but anyway, we can't. So then what happened? We went to, whose house was that we went to that night? Yeah. And Aubrey claimed that I was trying to get on him.
To sit by me?
Yeah. There was no room on the couch. There was nowhere for me to sit. I probably was like falling because I was on the side of the couch. He assumed I liked him because I was trying to sit by him and stuff, but then you told me I was too young for you, yeah?
Probably.
Yeah.
I liked you.
And I was like, okay, yeah, that's okay, because 6.5, almost 7 years age difference. I was like, that is a pretty big age gap. So I wasn't too worried about it, but then you kept calling me.
Still liked you? You were still a friend. I made you a good friend.
You say that. No, Aubrey was totally playing games with me. No.
I wasn't playing games with you.
Yes, you were. Okay. So, here's how our first kiss was, okay?
That's what made it good, though, because I wasn't worried about anything.
Okay, he wasn't, but I was. So, we're hanging out at his house, and all we did was watch TV. Like, I don't think we went anywhere, ever. Did we ever go anywhere to hang out, or no? I don't know. And so we were hanging out at his house, and we had this big sectional on one side of the room, and then the TV's over there. So should we stop? So the TV's over here. We're gonna reenact our first kiss, okay? So the TV's over here and the door's over there, and we got this big sectional. And so Aubrey puts his arm around me, okay? Put your arm around me. And so I'm either watching what's on the TV, or if he's talking to me, then I'm like, okay, talking, you know, and then it gets awkward, like this close, and then, so you're watching TV again, and we're right here, and then we kiss, and then he gets up, and he leaves the room, and I'm like, okay. So then he comes back in the room, but he doesn't sit right next to me where he was. He sits all the way over on the other side of the couch. And I was like, what is going on? And I was so confused. And so then what did you say? Do you remember what you said to me?
We probably shouldn't have done that. Because you told me 100 times.
Yes, he said we probably shouldn't have done that. And I was like, to this day, I'm just like, you don't put your face this close to somebody if you're not going to kiss them. So what were you thinking? I guess I don't really know. Why do you think we shouldn't have done that?
I don't know, you probably did it.
Did what?
You probably put your face in there.
I doubt it. I doubt I made you put your arm around me
I
and
don't
stuff.
know.
Anyway, so that was like really weird. So he was like, oh, we're friends. And I was like, he's totally playing games with me. We met in November, and then in February 1st is when we became boyfriend and girlfriend, right? Aubrey asked me to be his girlfriend a lot of times, and I just wasn't ready. What do you think, I guess, when I said no, when I told you no the first time?
I wasn't that worried about it. Because I just felt like it would have happened.
Yeah.
It was going to happen.
Yeah.
And you had nowhere to go.
I didn't really want to be anybody's girlfriend, because I have always thought, like, if you're gonna have fun and date and everything, but if you are exclusive with somebody, then you know you want to be with them for a long time. So I was like, if I'm gonna be his girlfriend, then I'm assuming I'm gonna be with him for a long time. But return missionaries don't really want to be just friends or just date around and stuff, and so I was like, I knew that choosing to be his girlfriend was going to be a lot harder than deciding if I was going to marry him. So I knew that if I was his girlfriend, I was going to marry you. Aubrey went to my senior prom with me, and it was the day he turned 24. It was May 5th, and so it was nice of him to go, because he knew that if he didn't go to the senior prom with me, then I wouldn't get to go to my senior prom, because I wasn't going to go with anybody else. So that was really good. One thing that was kind of funny is that he proposed to me, we went and did our day activity. Usually I don't even know if it's Utah culture, but you go to a dance and you have like activities all day long. So you have like a day activity, and then you go and get your hair done and your nails done, all the girls get ready, and then you go to dinner and then dance and after activity and stuff like that. And when we went to the temple to do baptisms, temple work, and then we were there and he just had his ring in his pocket, which was a total surprise to me. I didn't know that it was going to happen. When did you buy the ring? A long time ago?
I can't remember. I think just a little bit before that.
I remember going to the mall though, and I think you had showed me, or we looked at something, and I went back to
that's right.
Right?
Yeah, because that's how I was going to get you something else.
Oh.
I was going to get you a gold ring.
Yeah, so I kind of told him what I liked and stuff, and then I went back like a week later with my friend, and I was showing her like the ring that we looked at, and it was in the case there, and I was like, it's still in the case, which means he didn't buy it. And so I was kind of like, I was hoping that it would be gone, but it probably was.
I doubt it.
Well, it was Mervyn, so it wasn't one of a kind. It was a good ring though. This is not it. I still need to get it sized. But so I went to senior prom and we went to dinner and stuff, and it was a lot of fun. So I had my ring on. It has 3 diamonds in it, and it sticks out. And so I was a cheerleader, and one of the rules of cheerleading is you're not supposed to have any jewelry on while you're stunting. And I was a back spot, so one girl would be right here and one girl would be right here, and I hold the ankles of the girl who is a flyer. And so one girl had messed up, and she had like dropped this girl's foot, and my ring scratched her down the face. And I was like, oh, that sucks so bad. And my coach was like, you know the rules, you need to take your jewelry off. And I was like, you are dumb if you think I'm going to take this ring off at school. So anyway, it's just kind of funny. So all around school, people are like, is it true? Are you getting married? And I had to graduate high school, and then I had to even wait to turn 18 to get married. And it was funny because my dad tried to get me to get married on 7/7/7, but I was going to be only 17 still. And so he was like, I'll sign the marriage license for it if you want to get married on 7/7/7. And I was like, Dad, I can't go to girls' camp if I'm married. And I was turning 18 over girls' camp, so we waited, and then I turned 18, and then 2 weeks later we got married. That's it. Best choice of your life. And we went on a really fun honeymoon, but maybe we'll share that another time. So thanks for watching, and like and subscribe. But also, if you're married, tell me how you guys got engaged or how you found each other. And if you have a vlog, then post a link to your video too, because I want to see it. Thanks for watching.
We want to give a shout out to the Barkers. Marcy and Aubrey Barker are having an anniversary. Marcy and Aubrey, happy anniversary. Where are you crazy kids?
Woo! Over here!
Marcy and Aubrey, happy anniversary, you crazy kids. Now, how long have you guys been together?
8 years.
You are correct. That is the answer we were looking for, ladies and gentlemen. Very nice. Happy anniversary, you guys.